Hello, welcome back to the Oikonomia. In this video, we are here with yet another topic in the arena of environmental economics. It is Pigouvian tax. What is Pigouvian tax? This is a tax on economic activities that generate negative externalities, which create costs that are borne by unrelated third parties. Okay. So here you have to be clear with respect to externalities. I have done several videos on externalities. I'll be providing the links of the same in the description box so that you can go through those videos and have a better idea regarding the term. Okay, and the cost arising from negative externalities are not reflected in the final cost of the product or service. This is the main problem with respect to externality. The cost, price, etc. of the same is mainly not reflected in the the negative externalities or the ill effects of negative externalities is not reflected in terms of cost or price. This is a basic problem with respect to externalities. As a result, the market would become inefficient. The market would become inefficient to capture these negative effects in terms of price or cost. The main purpose of Pigouvian tax is to oppose market inefficiency by increasing the marginal private cost by the amount generated by negative externality. So it will take into consideration the extent to which negative externality has been created in the economy, and it will take into consideration that amount, and that would be incorporated into price as well as cost, or price or cost, or whatever it may be. But you have to understand that it is very difficult to capture externality in terms of numbers. That is a basic issue with respect to externality. So how can we look into this with the help of Pigouvian tax? In this case, the final cost will reflect the full social cost of the economic activity in the case of capturing externality in terms of price or cost. As a result, the negative externality would be internalized. Pigouvian taxes could be imposed to challenge the following activities like air pollution, harmful substances, congestion, etc. This Pigouvian tax or Pigouvian tax simply, this is named after a famous economist, Arthur C. Pigou, who was one of the prominent contributors to the arena of externality theory in the early 1900s. Okay, so how does the Pigouvian tax work is very important to us. This could be explained by using this particular diagram. Under free market conditions, a negative externality establishes a market equilibrium where the social marginal benefit is equal to the personal marginal cost. And this is lower than the social marginal cost due to the additional cost created by economic activity. Such a market equilibrium is not efficient at all. In the ideal world, Pigouvian tax would be imposed at a particular amount which is equal to the cost associated with the negative externality. When Pigouvian tax are imposed, the supply of economic activity producing negative externality would increase. Therefore, the quantity demanded would decrease while the price will increase. Therefore, the market equilibrium will become socially efficient because the social marginal cost will become equal to the private marginal cost. What are the advantages as well as disadvantages of Pigouvian tax? Advantages are that first of all, it fosters market efficiency. Pigouvian tax promote market efficiency by incorporating additional costs imposed by negative externality. Then it discourages harmful activities. For example, if you are looking into the case of carbon tax, introduction of the carbon tax may place a significant burden on a company that produces substantial emission gases. Therefore, a company may decide to transfer to operations that produce fewer emission gases. Then it generates additional government revenue. Pigouvian tax generates additional revenues for the government. The additional funds may be used to subsidize initiatives and programs that will further challenge negative externalities. Then what are the disadvantages here? It's very much hard to measure. As we have already told, it is very much difficult to capture this externality in terms of numbers. So in theory, Pigouvian tax must be equal to the cost generated by the negative externality. However, in the real world, the precise measurement of such costs is not always possible. Then we have to take into consideration the political issues. The imposition of Pigouvian tax is frequently associated with political problems. So we have to take care of that as well. As a result, such taxes are not always an optimal solution from a political perspective. So that's all. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos. I welcome you to my Telegram group and Telegram channel to discuss your doubt. Please be a part of Telegram group and Telegram channel to discuss your doubt. Thank you for watching.